Okay, YouTube, here we go. Heat 3 times faster with a soldering gun. Imagine that. Old technology faster than today's technology at half the price or less. Here's what I've found. Everybody's got the new pen system that you can dial in the heat, and it's got a certain tip that's a little fatter, some are thinner, but once it comes time to really doing fatter wire, I have found that something that just touches on the front doesn't work nearly as well as something that's like inductively heated when you get it from 3 sides. So I made up several sizes that have to do with whatever wire you're working with. And it's so much faster to heat up the wire, it's incredible. And it radially lets the solder permeate into it all the way around because you're touching it from 3 different sides. It just works so much better. I was amazed. Now you let their $12 tips that you get 2 of in the package, they're history. Those don't spend any time in the gun anymore. Now what spends time in the gun is what I made. And they take almost milliseconds to make. Take yourself a piece of Romex, cut a 6-inch piece out of that, strip it, and once it's stripped, grab yourself a needle nose or whatever you have that you would like to bend it around, and grab it at just short of the halfway point on one side. Give yourself just a little, it's not a big deal, just give yourself a little more on one side. And then closely hold on to it, wrap it around, and you're going to have one side that's a little longer. And that's exactly what you want. This one's, we lucked out, they're almost even. But you're going to next grab it about 1 inch back from the front, kick one end out a little bit, move back maybe 3/8 of an inch, depends upon your gun. And you're going to kick that one back down again. And that's all you have. You're just trying to mimic whatever the front of your soldering gun is, and then cut off whatever you need to be the optimum length for your application at the time. You can be a little long and be a little short, whatever you like. You don't have to follow what they have here. It's not a big deal. Next, open up your 2 bolts here, pop that out, pop yours in, and you're going to need to tin it. And tinning is pretty simple. If the copper is dirty and it's a dull color, grab anything that's lightly abrasive and take that dull color off till it's a little shiny again. And all you're going to do is literally get it up to temperature, and you're just going to touch it with some rosin core solder around the area you're interested in tinning, and it'll instantly take the solder just like these did here. Perfectly like these did here. And that's all you have to do. This one has been used extensively, so you can see the colors change, but it's still as good as new. And when it isn't, I will make another versus spending $12 for something that doesn't do the job I want it to. This one only heats from one direction. I don't want it to heat from one direction because it takes forever. What if we could heat from all directions, basically, right? Why not heat 3 times faster? And that's what this is all about. So you guys whip some up. It doesn't take but 15 seconds to make one. Why not heat 3 times faster? You guys take care. Let me know what you think.